Beep. Beep. Beep boop beep boop. Does everything work? Surely. Actually, I'm first. Yep. Actually, I'm the first person to send a message because I had to make the pin message. Because I had to, you know, it's just the usual pin message. Oh my god. Reading it. Okay. Click, click, roll. If only there was a better system for this. Whatever bomb this, and then put this here. I'm still banned from Hooked, probably. You know, the usual. Bro, hearing. I am. Echo, echo. Members prize a lie. Oh, I low-key forgot. Hospital. Oh, wow, an ad. Hello, dumb doom blocks. So stupid. Oh, wait. They already it's already delayed, bro. I don't even know what to do. What are we cooked? It's post gauntlet now. And the worst part is, oh, what am I? The worst part is delayed. I don't even think it's a good. No, it's low-key a good calendar. No. Fine, actually. I'm going to check, actually, by doing this. Okay, it's like fine, actually. it's fine, but like, man, are we trolling? Like, I mean, apart from OBS metals, what do you have running on the background? That's it. That's literally it. I don't think it actually detected. It's not like Roblox can't do that. Roblox can't detect third-party stuff. They have no idea. It was just guessing that I was cheating. Make it diamond. Bro's diamond. Skull emoji. Grabbing my stuff so I can do Hellfire. Like, what do you think this is, bro? No, you're at the edge. Everyone's at the edge of their seat. Ooh, I want to do some Hellfire. Well, you're going to. Like 2 seconds. Oh my. Let's see. 6 there. I gotta make sure. Yeah, like, hold on. Let me bring a couple in. Let's begin. You know, we don't have that much time. Make it diamond. I can't do that. I can't retroactively change it. Yeah, okay, we do Hellfires. We Hellfire now. Man, hell, I'm on fire. I got 80 souls last time, so. No, I don't have things open. It's like, it just said that. It's just lying. It's just making up a reason. Like, oh, you're cheating. Must be third part. Like, it genuinely, I was just too good at the game. Like, there's no other explanation. I didn't lag. You know, usually when you lag, they're like, oh, you teleport, but I genuinely was just winning. Oh my god, why is it so loud? Oh wait, I know why. How does this guy even do this, bro? Yeah, the one viewer is you. Don't blame me. Make it diamond. You noob. Nope. Yeah, no diamonds here. I restricted to the private one, and you know. Why seer crown a skull? What? It's not a skull emoji. If anything, it looks like a white Amogus character. Among Us. Dude, guy's just bored, bro. I don't even know how you do this. Like, genuinely. I don't know why it lets you do it so quickly. Surely, like, they think about this and like, let's put a cooldown on it. You know, can't be more frequent than every 10 minutes from one person or whatever. Like, it's kind of crazy. All my The EUs. But aren't EU people 5 hours? Are they ahead or behind? Like if it's like 5 for you, it's 10 for them, right? That's how British people work. Or is it the other way around? I don't remember. I know it's 5 hours, so I know. The cooldown is 10 seconds, son. Why? Who is like, yeah, the raid cooldown is 10 seconds because people do that. We ahead you noobs, son. You know, most people fix this by making the viewer minimum higher than 1, but there's genuine like 1 people that it's funny. What is delayed? The 3rd corrupted dungeon is what's delayed. You don't even have, what? What do you mean you don't have to start it? But it's done. I wonder if it's because you're a mod. Like, I feel like people would just do this. Roblox can. You mean they can actually tell if you're... Son, stop it. I made it loud because, you know... and then a sharp... You dropped it on the ground or you got it? Why do people say I dropped? Because that is like a... Like, I swear I've never heard that before this game. Or instead of people saying I got or I got this as a drop, they say I dropped it. It's like, what? Yo, why is this server 300 ping? This is Oregon. This game is trash, bro. Who? What are we doing, dog? Whatever. There'll be good servers tomorrow, surely. It's Oregon. Yeah, like, why is Oregon? Since when is Oregon in China? Like, why am I in 300 ping? Whatever, bro. It's just Hellfire. We be aight, surely. Well, that's good. I mean, most people can just get, you know, shard breakers and seer crowns easily. Well, took me 70 kills, but still. I think most people are a lot less unlucky than they believe they are. If a drop rate for an item is 1 in 40, they'll be at 30 going, oh my god, I'm so unlucky. And I think on the other hand, people are a lot luckier than they think they are. Like, they're like, oh, no, it wasn't that bad. You know, I did 30 kills, got 2 of them. You know, that seems about it. It's like, no, you just, the drop rate's like a 1 in 50. You're just really lucky. Dude. We use mine on that. We gotta get rid of them at some point. There's a little over an hour. We be aight. Why am I making it mythic all of the sudden? I'm not. It's always been mythic. Literally since parties came out, I've made it mythic. If anything, it's gotten easier because mythic is getting less and less annoying to achieve. The proportion of difficult honor quests you have to do or achievements or whatever is going down because they keep releasing easy ones. It's just always been mythic. Like, I don't genuinely. The reason I made it mythic is because that's going to be the requirement for my guild. Just mythic plus and you're in. Like, genuinely, that's it. These servers are better. Yes, the server sucks. I don't know. It's Oregon. It's lying to me. Oh. Why is it in that shape, bro? about from guilds have been talked about since Christmas. I remember it was literally last year and I was going, oh, in about a month. Like, when do you think guilds are coming out? 3 weeks to a month. Yep. 3 weeks to a month. You know, everyone will be able to join my guild. Nope. Nope. Instead, son, how's it too? You know what? Never mind. Instead, you know what I got instead? It's been 6 months. 6 months without guilds. Bruh. I have to ban everybody. I'm losing my mind. Can't play for new Sedung. It's okay. You're not going to want to. All right, who's taking the hit? Who's spraying the incantation in the first kill? Because I'm not. I'm not doing it this time. I died to croons because I was like, if I'm gonna be the last like 5 alive, Deep is having that inventory space. I already set up my characters. 6 sugar rushes. I got, you know, it's crazy. Why do we need guilds? Progression. Guilds are going to be a major part of your general like stats and stuff. Like a lot of what you'll do is for your guild, which has some issues. You know, imagine you do all this for a guild and then the guild kicks you. Like, there's some issues, but that just means people are going to be nice. Like, people are not going to be cringe anymore. They're not going to want to anger somebody, so they're not going to, you know, be like, by the way, you're kind of garbage. Like, is it like they'll be like, oh, okay, I'm kicking you from the guild. People won't be, and then it also will humble everybody who has these like Discord friend groups with like 5 people in it going, my guild is top 10. Who even are you? I'm saying, oh, I'm back. Y'all miss me. You max out guild. Do I have to turn my alerts off, bro? You're abusing this discovery you made. Don't make me turn my alerts off until I have to mute that. Mute the raid notification. GG. You max out guilds before you go in the dungeon. Guilds are gonna come in like at the end of the month, allegedly. But I'm not really sure that's true. Like, it's been major dev working on guilds allegedly for months. So it depends if Major can cook quickly enough, which he probably can. It's Major. How much snow souls? You don't need to know that because you won't be allowed. Because I saw you nowhere during Arctic Palace. I saw you nowhere involved. A lot. We got probably a total of like 5,000. We alone probably harvested like 400 incantations. You know, like every kill we did was like 3 drops, and we did 100. So I'm ready. I'm ready for Arctic Palace. Kartik. Man. And I'll remember everybody who disappeared, you know. I'm like, okay, let's do, you know, Seabog calendar day ended. And then I'm like, let's do Arctic Palace because we're prepared for the, you know, we need incantations. Everybody who disappeared, I remember you. I know exactly who you are. You're all cooked, bro. About 15 of you. You think I don't remember you? I do. You're like, why am I not allowed in the party? How many souls do you have? 0? I know. I know you have 0. I know. You're all cooked. And I'll be in hospital. Hospital. Dog. Yeah, no, guilds are in like a month, so... Or... Apparently in 2 weeks. On a Friday. So, like, I don't even know... He's not in the hospital. He's at a hospital. Don't you worry. The Wiki Master is not cooked. Too much PQ. Actually, if anything, Ender probably spends a very little time on this game. He spends a majority of Pixel Quest time on the wiki. Dude. Loki. He did what? Oh my god. Bro, wrong potion. I mean, what? Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually... It's crazy out here. The wiki master. I mean, he's got crazy lore going. Anyways, yeah. So the guilds are, they filled the event page out for the first time ever. You know, if you're not a knower, they've never done this before. The closest thing they've done to that is in game, where they made a roadmap. By the way, everything in that roadmap was canceled. There is no, you know, oh my god, there is no shiny items. That never happened. All right, let's restock. There's no, I don't even know what was there. Guilds part 1, I think, was on that. And then there were shiny items. They got rid of it, bro. I'd have to go into old stream. They still want shiny items. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you're better to maybe either add a shiny item that's just like general, so you can shinify items, you know? Console support, that was another thing that was on that. Sty, all you need to know is he is locked up. The one that makes you fly. Don't worry, no, you don't drink that anyway. Yeah, shiny items, console support, and guilds part 1, I think is what I remember. There were 3 more things. I think a couple of them happened for console support. Every once in a while, they'll talk about like, oh, we've been working hard on this, and then like 2 months later, this is still not in the game, and I'm thinking, did they just stop? Did update drop? No, it's already delayed. It's tomorrow at 8 p.m. which is bad. That's really bad. That's like really, really bad. That's like I'm doing it for 2 hours, bro. That's the update happens when the calendar switches. That's like not good. What is the update? Why'd I get 3 soul? Oh, I put my souls in the thing. I kind of, anyways, hopefully nobody places in the lobby and we get separated. Sunday, no, Saturday, Catterday. But the fact that's already delayed is that it just means it's cooked. Like there's no, it's happening at 2 a.m, bro. Like I won't be there, I guess. Sick. At this point, just put it on Sunday, bro. Just delay it till Sunday, whatever. Like it's over. That's really, that's unfortunate. Your party isn't full. If I press accept and it doesn't put you in, it means you don't meet the requirements. What happened? The update that's tomorrow has been delayed 3 hours. If it's delayed 2 more hours, it's completely cooked. If it's delayed further than that, they're gonna release at 2 a.m. and I would just not be doing it on release. Like it's just unfortunate, genuinely. It's just always horrible. At this point, just delay it until after the second to last gauntlet. Just put it at 1 p.m, bro. 1:30 p.m. Sunday. Like, I want to have time to do the dungeon. Yeah, I don't want to get cooked for 2 hours and then be like, okay, I got an hour to learn this dungeon. Genuinely, it's so sad. Obviously, Saturday updates are better, but Saturday, you know, midnight updates are not good. Yeah, I thought the 5 p.m. or whatever was like a placeholder time, right? That seems to not be the case. It just seems to not be the case because they're actually updating it. How can I grind Valor? You can't. Valor is passive. That's the problem. The only way to brute force get your Valor quickly, other than quests, because that's time gated too, is achievements. You know, if you have a bunch of hitless achievements that you haven't done, you can go do those, get 10, 20k valor in, you know, 30 minutes. Depends how good you are. There's no way to, you know, really get valor. You know, there's no, you can't go fish, you know, and every fish is 100 valor. You know, you can't go mine and every, you know, special rock is 200. Like, you can't do that yet. There's no way to specifically grind valor. Very passive resource. I'd say just do whatever's on calendar, because calendar chests. So this literally, calendar. There is a cat. Yes, he's there. You've seen him. Calendar chests give you tiered items too. So you do a dungeon and you get double tiered items, and that's like, you know, 500 to the average valor from one of these is, you know, at least 500, at least. Why you put it in mythic? Because mythic is, you know, the noobs. When I'm doing something that kind of is serious, it's got to be mythic, you know? So Hellfire's not really serious. I always put it mythic. Like, literally always. It has always been mythic, every time. It has never not been mythic. A real cat. Yes, he's there. Look. There he is. That's a real animal that's still alive. He's 5. Did the memory leak get fixed? That's another thing. Is it like, is the memory leak getting fixed with the update too? You know, there's a lot of concerns I have. Holy eyes. No, those are fake. I edited his eyes to be more green. But other than that, that's the cat. You know how on my thumbnails I make the Snoopy Babe cat, I give it different eye colors? I literally just did that with an actual cat that I interact with. So. Bro, I pet that little cat's little face on the daily, bro. Poke his little temples, you know? Should I name one of my 5 new kittens? You wouldn't be the first person. You genuinely wouldn't be the first person. It says Raider, dude. Althera is not centered. Don't say that. Literally everything is not centered in this game. When you make something 8x8, you have to center it by making it, you know, on the line from tile 4 to tile 5. But instead, they just like put it randomly. It's fine. There's QOL in 2 weeks. They are very, very confident. Putting their entire events lead board like out there, the next month of plans out there till June 6th is that's a lot of confidence right there. It's like manifesting, you know. We would not delay every update by 4 days. Every update would not be delayed 2 weeks. Chris 5 p.m. No, it's not. That's not for me. At current, I get a humble 2 hours with the boss, and then I just leave. Do it the next day. Which is very bad. Like, very, very sad. Like, y'all be doing it without me, like, genuinely. I'm not sticking around till 2 a.m. for, you know, a boss. Ever. Okay, well. Just get a better time zone. I am in a better time zone. When updates are at 11 or 12 for you, that means you're at 9 a.m. for you. That's terrible. I haven't got a vault space from these random gambles at all the entire time. It's been since the Great Gamble. The game knows. It could be a region. Literally, the reason you don't get ads varies wildly. Location, time of day, maybe account settings, you know, you never know. Frankly, most people, you shouldn't watch the ads. I don't even get ads. Like, if I I get the Roblox gift card 6-second thing. I don't even get ads. A lot of people get ads, you know, they get actual ads. I got the sheep detective thing for a while, but then that went away, and now I'm just back to nothing. So if it's an actual ad, it's actually so bad. Watching a 40-second ad for this is not it. Sometimes 3 a.m. This game used to update genuinely 3 a.m. I've given up on that time. I've like, it's not worth it anymore, bro. Complaining. It's not that I complain that they delay it. I complain that they delay it to the worst time I can imagine. They're like, do we let's release Seer at 10 p.m. Let's release Dungeon Rush at 2 a.m. It's not 5 p.m. for me. Oh my god. Zesk, you're making me crash out, bro. This guy's, I'm getting rage baited by Cursed. Dude, 5 p.m. ain't that bad. How was 8 p.m. a bad time? It's a terrible time. It's like the worst time I could imagine. I mean, that's like, one, nobody's gonna play the game for much longer after 8. Like, who is like, yeah, let me play this game until 2 a.m. Like, first of all, no one's doing that. Second of all, you've probably been awake for a while, so you're not full of energy. And learning a new boss, you need energy. You're not the center of the universe. Well, my time zone is actually the center of the universe. Actually, EST is actually the center of the universe. First of all, I'll have you know, NA East is the top esports region. I mean, that means, you know, that technically. Second of all, because my time zone is the center of the universe, actually, most people on Roblox are online at a good time, right? Most people are online at 1 p.m. EST. So anything like releasing an update at 2 a.m. for North America is releasing at 2 a.m. for all of America. So let's not act like, you know. Also, a lot of games update at 4 a.m., like 5 a.m. They update in the middle, like the very start. Updating at 5 a.m. is actually the tech, you know, the day before. From my window. You can see the Pacific Ocean. That's so cool. Nah, but it's less of, oh man, it's at 8. You know, that's rough. You know, I'll humbly enjoy it for 3 hours. And then leave. It's more like, I don't believe it's actually going to be at 8. Like, it's less like, oh, it's at 8. It's more like, I don't believe them. I'd rather they say it's going to be at like 2 and then it gets delayed to like 4 than they say it's going to be at 8 and it gets delayed until like 8:40. Like, that's literally what's going to happen. So it's lost. Being too early. It being too late. Oh yeah. Too early? No. I don't think ever. 3 hours ahead of what it does. Like, yeah, they did it at 1:30 p.m. once. Released on a Sunday. Well, we don't know that. That dungeon's probably got barely any mechanics made for it. Probably a hollow shell. And I feel very slow. That's good, probably. It means that your perception, like your brain has adjusted to a higher speed. So you're going to be able to think quicker. Do a tier list of tier 8s. Sword, bow, staff, axe, fan. Fan if you're a support. Actually, tiered fans suck. There you go. Robe, leather armor, defense. Very boring tier list. Like, kind of unnecessary. How many times we dying? Not that much. If I'm, you know, only gonna enjoy for like 2 hours. So how much can I really die in 2 hours? You know. Bro, why is it a theme that I die? I didn't die to Seabog, and I didn't die for 3 months. Just because they released a glitched boss that I was playtesting publicly live does not mean I died everything. I playtested and found 4 glitches. You're welcome. Nobody died it. Okay, well, yeah, Seabog released and it was like easier than it should have been. But then I did the final phase got made difficult and you didn't see me leeching or anything. You died within 2 hours on Kroon's release. Well, the first death, again, like speed run, lightning round. The first death I was dying no matter what. Either the boss was dying or I was. I wasn't gonna press R. I'm never gonna press R on the first attempt. Unless it's like really, really bad and like the boss is like tweaking out. Okay, what is happening? Game's breaking. I don't know what. Final phase was not still easy. When the final phase was made like actually difficult and you were meant to do it in the intended way, a lot of people leeched. You'll know I never leeched. I never even fathomed it. I actually made fun of people, and Joel Jose will never live it down. Is it update day? No, it's tomorrow. The update's in 24 hours. Rip. So the first death was like I was gonna die anyway. There was no universe where I pressed R there. The second death, what did I die to? I died to a glitch. I died to, if you do the boss in teams, random projectiles spawned on you. I literally had a circle of projectiles spawn 1 tile away from me, converge on me instantly, and then I got 1 shot. Like, I was like, okay. The third death I pressed R, like I actually did, but I got sent to the menu. The fourth death was another glitch that I got restored for. And the fifth death was just me testing something. It did not work. No. What do you mean 1 phase? 2 phases were glitched. And I didn't know you had to stay back. Literally no one knew you had to stay back. The only people who knew you had to stay back were people who were watching when Moo Battle leaked how to do it. Like, he literally leaked him doing the boss in QA. And people were like, oh my god, and they copied him. So, I didn't know that. And there were 2 glitch phases. The laser phase was glitched. And that phase was glitched. Maybe you're just bad. That's the problem. If I'm bad, it's over. Like, literally, if I'm bad, then the game is cooked. If it's balancing around people better than me, there's going to be 100 people able to do the final boss. Quan is going to be done by less than 100 people. They do realize they have noobs, right? 100. Yeah, probably less, honestly. Less than 50. Less than 10. Oh, it's some glitch. Well, like, this guy's like, die 5 times to Kroons. No, I died 5 times to glitches. The 4th death was not a glitch. The 4th death was me going, this phase, the 4th death was me going, this phase literally makes no sense. So let me see if I can make sense of it. And it just doesn't make sense. You get 1 shot. Everyone except Neep will do it without problems. I mean, here's the thing, right? Going into the boss after watching someone else do it is a lot easier. I too could have just waited 2 hours and then done it, but that's boring. At least it was fun. The chicken skin. I'm already up to the same base valor. Like, it's actually crazy. Who knew 40k base valor wasn't even that hard to get? That's crazy. Would have nexused all 5 times. Yeah, but it's not about being like, I knew I could have easily just pressed R every time I was low health. But do you know how boring that is to watch? Playing like a scared loser is just that's a fate worse than dying. I'm gonna be real. I would rather die 5 times than just look like a coward. You may call me bad, but you don't call me a coward. You didn't call me, you know, a scared little noob. That's one thing you never did. Small skin or big skin? Small. A chicken, yeah, literally a chicken skin. The cowardly cat. Like no one ever like you can say ego, you can say like stupid, should have pressed R, you should have said like why are you doing this? Like why I'm feeling pain watching you die with items I'll never have. But you'll never say I was too afraid to try. I will never be remembered as the coward. Being remembered as someone who leeches, you know, dungeons that are new and is too scared to lose items. Like I will die 100 times and then quit. I would just leave, and you'll remember my legacy. But you know what? The people who stick around with all their items, like, you won't be impressed by them. It's really, really easy to not die in this game. You just don't do boss on release. Like, that is very, very easy. It's not impressive. Like, let's be honest here. You just never do anything dangerous. But nobody respects that. Especially not me. Like, oh, you haven't died in 6 months? Oh, it's so cool. And you've never ever done a difficult boss day one. I get on Deepwoken. Bro, Deepwoken's the same thing. Deepwoken, like, I can get 5v1'd and win, and they'll be like, you're bad. Like, it's just average. I got 3v1'd, cooked the people, and got called bad. Unbelievable. Deepwoken. We are above everyone here. I hate everyone here except Ender. Including yourself, I guess. The small skin is better. It's not that I think, it's that it is. Small skins give you better visual clarity. Buzzword, buzzword, buzzword. Kiersguard champion. Boy, it's called the Scion of Etheron. The Kiersguard is the little minions. Unless they added a new thing. And Cookie on release, by the way, Scorpion 2. They haven't released... The Scorpion wasn't out last time. And yes, I am going to run all those things. Because you'd rather see me clear it with all these buffs than die. And you'd be like, haha, bro died. If you're going to make an excuse to make fun of me no matter what, I'd rather just not die. The level 300 sweat. Bro, there's a lot of like people. I went on I went on Rivals in Roblox for like 20 minutes. And at least 3 Pixel Quest players pulled up that were level 100, and they were just like knifing me. And then I went into a random lobby, and then another level 100 random was knifing. Like, it's just the culture, bro. They just knife noobs. But I was winning. I literally won the game, bro. I won 5-1, and this dude kept trying to knife trick shot me. I don't get it. I don't understand the point. What are we doing, bro? World Boss Mayhem, or they stole your idea. It's kind of a simple idea, just like, wouldn't it be cool if the world bosses got like spam spawned, and you know, so you never, because the only way to do world bosses is with keys. So you can't. There's no way. There's no in-game way to be like, I want to do a bunch of Paintball Kingdom. You just can't. But if, you know, if you could have it so only Draco blocks are spawn in your server, you can. You could. This is like the same thing. This is like, oh, every time you kill... I imagine what it'll be is you just kill a world boss and it respawns like a minute. So pages. That's great for pages. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Yeah, corrupted page fire emoji. Stop using your blue pea hat. Why? I'm getting loot bonus. Yay. I don't think... They didn't say new. They said exclusive. Which means it could be literally just golden turkey or regular turkey for Turkey Escape. Everyone's wiki code and we all log into Neep's account. That's not how a wiki code works. The wiki code just allows you to link someone else's account to your wiki account, which would mean you could public the vault on someone else's account. Cool. That's all it does. And that already can't happen because my wiki code is already linked to my wiki account. When CVOS comes out, if you let me in the party every day. I mean, that's kind of why we, did Arctic Palace. Because when Sea Arctic comes out and everyone goes, I have no souls. It's like, bro, I did this for 2 days. I literally have 400 souls. You know why? Because I'm not stupid. I know this is happening. Let me in party. A dex build or an attack build? Well, considering the bow armor is dex, probably best if you use a paintball vest. That's dexterity. And then, you could run a scorching fist. That'd be funny. Spooned. I wish. No, I'm hitting pity on Sea Arctic. Cap is getting me to pity. You think I'm getting a drop? I'll be doing 40 caps. I'll be getting a drop day 2 guaranteed from P. Don't feel bad for me. There's probably there's probably people who have been less lucky than me or more unlucky than me, right? But you don't know them and they probably quit the game. I mean, I'm like exceptionally unlucky. Like Croons is not even, no one can top that. I was clovered. Like that alone is like, bro. I got 5 helmets actually, and one of them was on my pity, just like the Seabog thing. So it wiped my pity. And then I hit pity twice after that. It's really awesome. But don't feel bad for me. It's easy to punch up. That's why people do this. If I was a struggling noob with no items, you would never say spoon. You'd be like, oh, congratulations. Bandit hideout for corrupted. The music matches it. That's what I think. At least Neep is rich. I don't think I'm rich. If I had average luck, I'd have much more items. Basically. Which is why I need to be better than average. You spooned as hell, dog. Yup, true. I had to do 130 croons to get my first drop, and it was a helmet. It took me over 200 clears to get a sword, and it was from pity. Yup. Yep, spooned. All I do is open the game, do about 5 minutes, and get the best weapon in the game. This sword is untradeable. Spooned. Stop talking. Stop speaking. Or stop questioning me. Stop typing, boy. He's stuck on loading forever. We broke the party. Yeah, the music he leaked is Bandit Hideout corrupted music, very obviously. I don't think they're ever going to do Beach. Corrupted Arctic Palace is a very, very obvious. They would never do Ice Forest. There's no point. Oh, a corrupted icebreaker. Like, no one cares. Oh, awesome. I'm taking damage. I've got my characters ready. They've got Crystal Bastions, Abyssal Helmets, Crystalline Fans, and Voodoo Totems. They are ready. People who you think are better than you, you make fun of. People who you think are worse than you, you pity, and you'll be like, congratulations. Just how it is. Don't feel bad for me, Jusk. It just means I'm great. Corrupted Serpent Catacombs. That's what I thought, and then they added Bandit Hideout. Literally. I was just like, oh. The music matches. I think it should be Serpent Palace Butterfly Garden. You know? Wouldn't it be great if it was, okay, so you got best in slot bow, best bomb, best fan, you got the best staff, you got the Ahi thing can be like a better than a I don't even know you'd make it. I don't like make it speed scaling defense armor. Like I don't know. You could the Ahi amulet's very obvious, just make it one of the best accessories. You make it rival Abyssal Helmet. And then you on like offensively, and then you know you make a Butterfly Garden the best gauntlet in the game, the Infinity Gauntlet, and then you make Lilac Armor actually good. Like it's so free. Paintball vest value going to skyrocket. Yeah, like I keep telling people, when, like it doesn't even matter if the next dungeon isn't Bandit Hideout or isn't Corrupted Arctic Palace, because one of them will be. So you're gonna need a vest if you want to have a meta bow. The meta setup is literally going to be the bow, the vest, a boulder, and a crown. Like genuinely. Died. A flip. Stuck. Unless if it's attack scaling, then unironically, very unironically, the meta setup may be bow, bomb, or bow, boulder because there's attack on it, or like an attack melee an Ashen or something. But honestly, just boulder, vest, Ahi's amulet. Genuinely, it may be Ahi's amulet if it's attack scaling. Ice bomb, yeah, but like you'd use a boulder. Let's be real here. But then you wouldn't use a boulder with Ahi amulet. You'd use a flag. But ice bomb slows. But the bow would probably slow, right? I don't know. Surely. No defense. Yeah, but like Draco Belt requires you to be close. If it's a 7 range bow, like maybe, but I don't think it will be. The bow will poison. Probably. The 8K frostbow, dude. I feel like they're gonna put poison on all of them because corrupted and poison are kind of interlinked. That's how they're balancing them, because poison's really busted. I always get scammed. The only reason you get scammed in this game is because you're not trading for items you're going to use. Item value is completely made up, but you can have a general idea, and it really comes down to use case and where you got it from. Items from dungeons are a lot less quote valuable than world boss drops, but a lot of world boss drops suck, so you have to be careful. Unless they yeah, nobody trades in this game unless they profit, but profit is made up in your head because values are made up in your head. So the only way to profit is taking giga overpay, quote unquote. And the only way to get giga overpay is be like, bro, this item is so much better. Your items suck. Give me 3 more, you know? And then you just have cringe trade communities. The leaked sprites all have a shuriken and it's green, so probably poisoned. I think they're, yeah, maybe the bonus projectile will, you know, hit a 2000 and do poison. And I don't mean you want to run a Scorching Fist. Famous trader. Literally, if every quote trader, if you want that title, that sounds like a horrible thing to be called. We're just like, yeah, bro, the final gift is actually insanely valuable. Like it would just be people be like, oh my god, trading Levitine for 2 final gifts, WFL. L or WW, you know, it's so easy because they all just make it up. It didn't get accepted, bro. Parry to level below. What do you mean I can parry and level below? What are you talking about? No. Yeah, we already gotta play some level below later. I'm leaving slightly earlier today, so, you know, who knows? Gotta mentally prepare. How do you know I'm a traitor? How do you know? Yeah, how do you know I'm a traitor? Like, uncut hair, you know, stained shirt, uh, acne, bags under eyes, old shoes, you know. I saw trade. Yeah, like Jesus. Yeah, bro. I always sit in WFL. How do you know? Look, this is a dumpster. Like, bro, yeah. You got me. Phone text just being ignored by people. Should I name one of my 5 new baby kittens Nerp? Probably. It's kind of a cute name. That's, you know, that's the age-old question, right? Just the $1 million question. I couldn't tell you. I've been trying to figure that out myself. I've heard many things. I've heard, you know, oh, it's 'cause so we can trade for meta items in the future. They're lying. They literally never do that. I like collecting. Okay, well, why? The only thing I've truly grasped from their mentality is it is an ego thing, and they like sending screenshots of their vault to other people. That's all I've got. It's like they just love being like, yeah, I'm the guy with 6 golden garments. No, bro, you're the guy who doesn't talk to. Anyways, it has the Deepwoken block sound. Yeah, it's a royalty-free sound effect. Name the cat Snoopy Babe. Don't do that. That cat already exists. Come with offers I don't offer. Yeah, that, like, GG, bro. It's lost. What do you mean you don't offer because you don't know? What that is basically saying is, please give me 70 items for my 1 piece of garbage. That is all. Please. I dropped 6 leg during your popping. Thanks a lot. Oh yeah, my popping, huh? Yeah. Or like every time I got a Hellfire key, I, you know, slam my head into the keyboard. Like, bro, for the past month, I had 25 Hellfire keys. Yeah. I still have a few. I gotta get rid of them. But I'm just letting the flow happen right now. We have so many. Yeah, real. If everybody gives me the items they get, I'll have lots of items. You're pretty close to the average trader. No, I'm not. No, not even close. I don't trade. I resent the trading community. I think they're all delusional. I think talking about like these, like, you know, old event items as if they're the most valuable thing in their lives is just cringe. I can't handle it. I cyberbully them all the time. Oh, please. It's awful. Anyways, Subnautica 2. You're not the first person to ask. Didn't it get delayed? Didn't the team get like... The team got fired and then they got rehired because of a lawsuit? Was that? Behavior and appearance. Okay, first of all, appearance is messed up. Second of all, what do you mean behavior? I'm the opposite of traders. You've never heard me say like, oh yeah, bro, the value of this item is so... Oh no, I just lost so much wealth dying, bro. You've never heard me say that. No, it's out. Oh. Well, like, I haven't even played Subnautica 1, so... Calling me similar to a trader is the biggest insult I've ever heard. Will be so meta. Yeah, but I'm not saying that... No, I'm saying it's... That's not trading. Traders don't care about the meta. I'm just right. Like, I'm literally just... I'm just saying, like, don't trade away your paintball vests. Like, don't keep them. Don't do any... Don't drop them on the ground. Don't turn them into Valor. Keep them. Do Draco Bloxers. Keep them. What do you mean I'm... Like, I'm not saying, bro, the value. Like, I'm just saying... If they release a meta bow, it's going to be a meta item. Which is literally the opposite of traders who don't care about meta. Because they hate my tier list because it puts the garbage in the bottom. But the garbage is what they like, you know? They love the necro phase, you know? Sigh, bro. Sigh. Like S-I-G-H, not... Never mind. I will buff you with my crystalline fan so you don't die in Carctic. Can we call it Cap? Corrupted Arctic Palace? I'm gonna call it Cap. Cherry Maiden. You're spooned. This is average luck right now. Doing 100 Hellfires and getting 20 drops, like that's just average. Also saying and appearance is messed up, bro. So messed up. How could you? It's I don't even understand like how it's possible, because all the giga okay, the people at the quote top of the trading community are all older, and because that's why they are at the quote top, because they just scam children, right? So like what I don't understand is like a paradox, right? You'd think older people wouldn't care, but like you got these 20-year-olds like, yeah bro, the trade value. It's like, oh my god, are we serious right now? It's terrible. I can't stand it. All stem because this guy's like, you're kind of similar to traders. No, like, it's the worst insult ever, bro. How could you? Server full, of course. I mean, do I look fat in this cape? Hey man, I got so many jokes. That's a cape? I thought it was a tablecloth. Ratio, dude. Why is this guy dying in hellfire? You forgot this boss was really, really difficult when they released it. It's low-key not full, bro. No Q. Sigh. Doesn't the calendar go to like Mad Hatter and stuff? It's like the weekend calendar, right? Crystal Depths. Rubs hands together. Low-key tech. Low-key insane. We're gonna have to do... Low-key, we're gonna be doing Mad Hatters and Crystal a lot, because we're gonna have to wait for the update, and, you know... I love me some Mad Hatters. I need a lifetime supply of voodoo totems, because I have to lose them every time I go into a new boss. I'm going to make a death compilation. Well, not a death I'm going to make a playlist of all my deaths. I realize that there's a short for every single one, but people don't know that. I'll make a playlist. Like I'll literally make a playlist of my deaths. I think there's like 7 shorts or something. I also am gonna make a thing about my first ever death, because a lot of people don't know my first death. By the way, I was walking through Woodland as a level 17 and I died to archers. And they nerfed the archers. That's my first death. I need to make a short of it. I was like, bruh, I'm gonna be real, that death hurt more than any other death in this game. Dying to croons was less bad than dying to Woodland archers day 1. It's really rough out here. It really is. On release, snow biome was really dangerous, and people kept telling me, see, Neep, because this was post my first tier list, see, you were wrong about tank meta and swords. It's sword tank meta, because whatever, the snow biome does a lot of damage, so you need to be a tank. Son. Spooned. By the way, I'm picking up vitality scrolls because they're going to be turned into valor tomorrow. Thanks, man. Like, actually, I'm gonna use these on the new dungeon. But yeah, I'm gonna have 3 minutes of sugar rush in the new dungeon. I'm literally gonna sugar rush. Bare minimum, I'm sugar rushing for like 3 minutes. I also need to bring warm robes. Warm robes. I need to do that too. I need to bring a warm robe switch. Draco spawned. Interesting. We kind of have like 30 minutes left, and I'm pretty sure I still have 2 Hellfire keys. I gotta get rid of these. We're just trying to burn through these before the calendar ends. Yes, Colosseum legendaries are good, yeah. They all have use. The flag of Ashen is literally one of the best flags. This thing, so. And they also buffed them. They buffed the Valor from them. They used to be 1k. Oh my god. No, no, no. It's 1 pixel, bro. It's genuinely 1 tile. I was like, oh, I got it. It's there. Game is trash, bro. Zesk, become QA already so you can fix this. Look at it, it's 1 pixel, bro. I'm so mad. I'm trying to see if there's an angle I can hit, maybe. Whatever, bro. Six keys. Yeah. We got a lifetime supply in total. It's been a month and a half since a calendar for this. That's cringe, bro. I'll use mine, good. Better be a short on that. That's not the first time that's happened. That's actually happened to many people many times because this dungeon is cursed. I wonder if I can get a restored void staff fire emoji. That's 1k Valor. That's 2 gambles. 2 gambles. What am I gonna, like, how am I supposed to survive? Add friend me. No. I don't add anybody. Adding people in Roblox is dumb. It's really annoying. Every time someone joins, there's a pop-up. They have the ability to invite you. They have the ability to message you. They see when you're online. Like, it's just cringe. And then, like, my friends list becomes not my friends. It becomes you. Point you. Yeah, no. And it's also low-hanging. It feels so cringe when people are like, yeah, let me add everybody. Smiley face. Like, it's just like, bro, you were actually, it's low-hanging fruit to trying to be likable. In fact, I gotta unadd Zesk because I added him so I could rejoin for a memory leak thing, and, well, you know. Let me, you're asking to add you? Let me on camera unadd this guy. For a while, my friends list was full. It was capped at 200. Then they undid the limit. Where's Zesk, bro? You wanna, hold on. How do I unadd you? I don't know. I think it, surely. I blocked him for, that's usually my tech. You block someone for like a second and then it unadds them. UI. I don't have to buy these now. I can just guzzle them day one. Who dropped their void. Use the player list. Oh. I forgot this existed, bro. How do I scroll? I don't, my scroll wheel is unbound. Is there a scroll wheel on this? Desk, can you be the top of the list for some, so, you know, can unadd you? Bro. Nice Ashen, bro. I can't scroll on it for some reason. Yeah, I know he's at the bottom because the stupid Z, bro. You said done. You added unadd me? Yes. Yeah, so like, see, I don't add people. I don't think you should add people if they're not actually your friend. I don't think you should add someone after meeting them for 1 minute. Like, Roblox friends are annoying. I don't even know 90% of my friends, really. It's so sad. I don't know who they are. They don't ever talk to me. I am so lonely. All the people I added are randoms. No one wants to join my game. Yeah, like genuinely, it's like these are not my friends, bro. These are connections, if anything. Bro, I hate this game. Hey man, get in line. Like all I'm saying is delay the update till Sunday 12 p.m. fire emoji. Like genuinely, that's what I need in my life. A nice 14-hour delay or a 16-hour delay. I just want a lot of time to engage with it. It has to be like the day, you know. "2 a.m. new dungeon. Who can play it and who can enjoy the new dungeon? People with nothing else to do." Like, I don't... Bro. The Dark Ages. Really. What's your way of getting vault vouchers? Gambling. Bro, they released Dungeon Rush at 2 a.m. That was horrible. By the time I started doing Dungeon Rush, which was 9 hours after release, or in fact like 13, right? You know what happened? People were already saying Dungeon Rush is easy, Dungeon Rush is boring, Dungeon Rush is bad. It's like, bro, 9 hours. Yeah, you just gamble, genuinely. Don't buy them, don't do anything else, just gamble. And codes and dailies. They're a passive thing you accumulate. Yerp. I have 1,400 vault spaces now. Power of gambling. A lot of them are just sugar rushes. I gotta use the next corrupted dungeons. I get to use a lot of sugar rushes. I'll gobble like 200 or something. We'll be okay. Let me think. What mantras even matter if you level them up? Strong left is medium, right? No, it's strength. Okay, Master's Flourish. What about heavy? Strong left. Yeah, so Master's Flourish gets leveled up, I guess. I have Master's Flourish on that character, I think. Like, not Pressure Blast. Yeah, that's terrible. They buffed Wormtooth fire emoji. Dungeon Rush is low-key good. Yes. DRush is one of the best things they've ever added. Objectively. It's just good. It's good content. It has a bit of problems. It's a little bit too RNG reliant. Like, the best RNG versus the worst RNG in Dungeon Rush is so drastic, and there's nothing you can do. You can literally do nothing. You can get speed, mana, garbage Doom weapon choice 10 times in a row. Or you can get the best Doom weapon and dex, attack, defense, Trickster Best of Doom. Like... Yeah, the bug, too. DRush kept breaking at some point. But yeah, 2 a.m. So... let me think. 1 a.m. was when Butterfly Garden got released. 2 a.m. was when DRush got released. They released Paintball Kingdom 1 p.m. on a Monday. They released Bog 12 at noon on a Monday. Like, stun. Prunes they released at the best time ever. So whenever they release something at a good time, I get just... Like, I just get destroyed. Because it's just 9 hours of the boss is glitchy. But when it gets released at a horrible time, I'm chilling. Like, Croons was the only one The only recent thing that got like the big thing that got released at a good time that wasn't delayed. And then the only thing that had that, you know, good release destroyed me. Because I was a victim. I was victimized live on camera. So yeah, I don't even know what I want. I'm losing on both situations. The lose. Either it's delayed and I miss the release because they like to put things in the middle of the night, or it's not delayed and I get cooked because I'm just publicly testing it. Oh my god. Who black boss named in Colosseum? Called Netherhounds. Fire emoji. Go look on the wiki. Bigger fire emoji. Gassed. What's the wing thing called? Elytra? We need Elytra in this game. In the memory. Son. The memory, huh? You know what else exists in the memory? You know what else exists, boy? The worst thing ever. Corrupted moon. Yo. Can they add blood moons to this game? Oh my god, I'm a genius. Oh, so Voxel Blade has 3 events. Blood moon. I forgot the second. Another moon. What's it called? Is it Harvest Moon? No. It might be called Harvest. Anyways. Blood moon. Something else moon. And it has the whale. That would be cool in this game. Imagine if every hour, you know, the overworld was like, you got the blood moon stuff, or you maybe you go, you know, the other moon, or a whale. The whale was a random boss that spawned. It's like kind of like a world boss, but better because you don't kill it. You like get on it, and after a minute, it sends you to the, you know. Give us Bimble the whale, bro. Oh god, I'm trying to do Bimble. Harvest and corruption. Oh, corrupted moon. Is that what it was? All I know is it was Blood Moon, Harvest Moon, and Bimble. Yeah, either way. Day-night cycles, but look into if it was even possible. How is it not possible? Like, could you not just like, I don't know, make things a bit darker? That'd be so cool. Oh my, can you imagine if every like 30 minutes is day, 20 minutes is night? Can you imagine if it was like during the night they're like fireflies and it was like dark and there was like dark stuff, like dark mini bosses? Oh, that'd be so cool. When TK key spawns, yeah, they already have the dark feature. Yeah, just make that the day-night cycle. But obviously putting just a dark overlay has a lot of issues. You want to see the screen, right? 2 pairs of headphones on. Is one of each broken on one side? The major thing about these dungeons is lore, apparently. Filthy animal. I knew I couldn't trust you. And then he kills the deer. Every dungeon is a chance to drop pages. Maybe, like, sure, it would be pages, but also, like, you could add enchants and make it so, you know, this would not affect keys. These would all be daytime, so it'd just be like overworld dungeons during nighttime. Would just straight up be dark moded. They'd have a chance to give you dark enchant stuff. Like, there's a lot of options here. Make the dark enchant -5 wisdom plus 10 attack or something, like, you know? Because I feel like you're not very wise in the dark. Extra stupid, probably. Did I miss something? $10 left. We have no time to waste. Are these for me? The best gift you can give me. Creeper Piercer Flag TY. I'm gonna eat these on the tomorrow, literally. Genuinely. These are being consumed. Ignore that I have a bunch. I used to have like 0. Alright, well, I'll check a few hard dungeon keys, but, you know. We're almost on Mad Hatter calendar. Oh, there's a Hellfire. Yes. Summons a Blood Moon and yeah, like buffed enemies. Like obviously, Voxelblade isn't permadeath, so they can just have like a Blood Moon event happen, and everything's dangerous, and dangerous things just spawn around. Like that's the problem with permadeath, right? Like, you can't. I think global world boss enemies would be cool. Like I feel like the non-permadeath overworld should feel like a wilderness. Like the permanent zone should feel, or the safe area should feel safe. And then as soon as you cross the border, it's like, you know, there's a corrupted man walking around, and he like throws the rocks at you. Like, you know, like, oh, and give him a unique drop. You know, he just spawns anywhere in any biome. Maybe just make him spawn, you know, biomes be up to crystal, not crystal though, because crystal feels like it should be its own thing. There's like options here just to make it cool. Just literally give it the top hat man spawning thing and just make it spawn around. Cherry Maiden stats. That's a skin. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. This is actually a code red. We have to find a world boss, or a troom boss, I mean. Oh my god. I'm glad I remembered. Stop doing hellfires. This is a code red. This is not a drill. I'm missing the troom boss daily. What has trooms? Where's my mushroom dens? Genuinely not a drill. I don't know. I missed it once and I got traumatized. But I already did, but I didn't. Oh my god. 8 minutes. I forgot, bro. I missed it once and it broke my heart. I was like thinking about dailies and I was like, wait. World boss. Like maybe a world boss could spawn corrupted and it spawns a special dungeon. True. Move. Get out of my way. Okay, cool. Correct team. All right, back to the final hellfires. I can't miss that gold clover. This is very serious. Oh my god. For jade helmet, son. Yo, I traded 3 jade helmets and a voodoo totem for TK keys like 2 months ago. Can you accept my party? Oh. NPCs that sell stuff. Yeah, like a traveling merchant is a thing that people have spoken about. Like, you know how the forge sells stuff? Like, imagine a traveling merchant every hour, maybe on the turn of the hour, you know? Literally. Or maybe every 30 minutes or every 45 minutes or something, so it doesn't line up often with the hourly quest thing. It's like there's a traveling merchant, and for like 10 minutes he goes from the left side of the map to the right. And you know, he's on the map, he's blue or something, he's purple, he has a little crown or something. And he has like the forge drop, the forge loot thing, but like times 10. You know. It's like, oh, instead of 3 items, it's like 15. That'd be cool. Super forge shop. And give him a unique drop. Like, make him drop make him sell consumables. Make him sell fried scorpions. Like, literally. And make it cost of valor. Everything valor. Valor use case. It's a lot of stuff. And yeah, pages too. Give him page drops, literally. 5k valor for a page. You know, you can do these things. I don't know how hard that would be to make. You just give him the forge menu, you know, again, expanded a lot. And then you have to make him spawn every once in a while. You give him the world boss spawn thing. Make him a world boss, hell. Raise the world boss limit to 3 and then make him a world boss that just walks through that you can't kill. Options, options. We have these ideas. I'm sure they've had the exact same ideas, but we know what they're going to do for the next month. Guilds. That's all I care about, literally. It doesn't matter what they do as long as guilds are good. My guild needs to exist at some point. Genuinely. Yo, what is this, bro? There's an ad now. I'm done watching ads, bro. I don't want to see this 100 times. This is worse than Sheep Detective. Roblox Plus. Oh my. This angers me. This isn't even a Roblox character. A Paintball Kingdom. Yeah, it looks like it's the end of the Hellfires. 3 minutes left. Perfect. I got rid of all my keys, the 25 that have been stockpiled. This is good. Oh, we spawn a Hellfire, but I want to do the Paintball Kingdom. I want to be a Paintball Kingdom. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's all your fault. The inventory is also buggy. What's wrong with the inventory? I thought they fixed it. It's still a little buggy, yeah, but what's actually wrong with the inventory? I have no potions. And I'm trash. Well, good luck me. Oh my god, my saving grace. Like, actually? No. No. No, I need those, bro. Greatly appreciated, because I actually might have to Nexus if I don't have at least a couple. I'm low-key bad at this boss. And also this boss is bad. Alright, cool. TY. Mainly this phase. I'm gonna try to do without potions. Just like imagining I don't have any. Dies. It's mainly this phase that I have problems with. For this reason. It just seems kind of unnatural. I got 6k valor anyway. A lot of valor. Actually a lot of valor, bro. I had 700 valor for the first week. Yeah, see, isn't this fair? Oh my god, isn't this phase unfair? Isn't this fair on phase? Remember, you want a paintball vest. Mad Hatter calendar. I'm thinking like low-key the server is a 300 ping. I'm gonna check if there's a better server. I am leaving like 30 minutes early. Because, you know, big update tomorrow, and also because I have to, and also... So, like, we're gonna do like DRush in like an hour, so... We don't really need a great server, but it's also Mad Hatter and Crystal Depths, and I don't really know how I feel about Geo Dragon with 300 ping. No, not level below. I'm leaving, not playing a different game. And I'm banned from Hooked. Okay, we could low-key play a game level below. We do like 2D, in like an hour, we do like 2D rushes, then we do a level below, and then I leave. They added parrying? That's crazy. Parrying is insane. I also finally got around to making the how to make corrupted incantation guide. Finally. 7 more until pity, dude. Like, this is California, so why is it? No, it's, never mind. It's Oregon. No, there's like a California, but there's 20 people in it. That is bad, because I don't want to be in the server with these noobs. They're probably bad. Or Jade Protector plus Cinder Plate. Scorching Fist, huh? That's crazy. Alright, what are the dailies? DRush? Troom. Okay, we gotta do that. This is probably the best daily lineup I've ever seen. I mean, this is just fantastic. Like, this is gonna happen from doing the man. The Texas server. Is there a Texas server? I think we just avoid Crystal Depths and do Mad Hatter instead. But I'm gonna do these dailies first, which involves finding 2 more Trooms. Oh, wait, he called a crystal. Quiddle. Wait, I'm scared. Plan. Plan. When they leaking what dungeon it's going to be, they don't need to. It's Corrupted Arctic Palace or Corrupted Bandit Hideout. It's literally one of the two. I've saved the souls and legendaries from both. I purposely went out my way to get a lot of them. We're good. I'm hoping it's Cap. I'd be very disappointed if it wasn't Cap. Because I want a bow. I want a bow meta. I like bows. It's going to be meta. It literally is just going to be meta. It's already also, it's kind of also confirmed to be a bow already. Because QA members leak everything, but like, that's not the point. We know it's going to be Corrupted Arctic Palace. If it's not, I'll be sad. But you don't need it to be confirmed. You know, bro. You know that I know that they know that we know. I mean, they literally went through the entire... Okay, if they didn't update the event page as they did, you could assume, okay, they're just not touching it. They don't care. But the fact that they went out of their way to do the entire event page and not update the corrupted dungeon, like what it is, it's definitely... They would have done it if they want us to know, but we know already. Like, there's no way. But I'm mad because I need to make a thumbnail with the image they give me. I'm not creative, bro. I need to steal their thumbnails. I just use their new corrupted dungeon thing. I have deer images. So basically, if it's not Arctic Palace, I gotta like make better images, I think. Like, I gotta find new images. I got Bambi and stuff. So we'll see. They hit your parry, they get block broken. Wow. Honestly, parrying level below sounds very interesting. Because now it's not just better weapon wins, it's actually skill. But it also means that you're disincentivized to attack people, which means that a lot more deaths, I think, are going to be people falling off the game, like falling off the center and not fighting. They're just going to die to falling. You can block broken them and push them. Dude, oh, I'm doing the seer, bro. I may have skipped the witch, but Actually, I don't even know. It's like a daily, I think, an hourly. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Sure. Priorities here. I do gotta find my 2 Troom bosses, though. I guess I could do that tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. Like, but still. I feel like I should do it today. If I forget, it'd be horrible. I will update day it. You know, it will be a big thing. We'll, like, hang out. I will appear. It'll be... Well, I'll Sunday it up, too. Whatever. It's just... I like there to be at least 4 humble hours after a boss release. You know, 4 is like a good number. That's enough time for me to mess around for half the time and then be like, okay, lock in. That's fine. I'm confident with this dungeon. Very. I have planned. I have prepared. I know the tech. I know how to dodge things. My brain has adapted. I am a superior version. The greatest misconception people have is that a person cannot change. God. I am a superior model compared to what I was when Kroon's released. I am the upgrade. If I had my brain on Kroon's release, I'd be fine. Not even knowing how the boss works. Like, I can feel the projectiles. I can feel the dodging. I'm starting to get that bullet hell 6th sense. It happened when I realized I could just dodge things. I was in Kroon's during the phase that killed me. And I was going, I can actually just lock in. So yeah, it's Cap. Can we not call it Karkdik, bro? I don't like Karkdik. Can I go against the entire community on this one and call it Cap? I like Cap better. And what if they released another dungeon that also had Arctic in it, in the name, you know? Yeah, like, hold up. I think I'm calling it Cap, bro. T-Cap? What is the T? Corrupted Arctic Palace Cap. It's fine. In my title, I'll put new corrupted Arctic Palace release, or corrupted Arctic Palace release day, and then I'll put in you know, brackets Cap, and then I'll indoctrinate everybody into calling it Cap, and we'll be good. It'll be wired subconsciously. They'll be saying Cap. Troom. I'm about to pull an advanced maneuver. Watch this. Not dead yet. If I get in there, I'll get a loot roll. Easy. Free. Yeah, so I finally got around to it. I finally did the Bog and Runes incantation short guide things, which is good because it means that now I have the formula to do it. And I just... Oh, I forgot about the chest. No. I wasn't fast enough, bro. Don't die on next corrupt. I'm going to die. Probably. Well, maybe. Like, you tell me. Like, I'm kind of... Hold up. This is my preparation. This is what I'm going in with. This is this exact setup. Wait, I need a warm robe. This setup is what I'm going in with. I've got, you know, the Giga stat buffs, and I've got potions, and I've got 3 minutes of Sugar Rush. This is my plan. I will have 1,000 health. Yeah. We should do Mad Hatters. We should, yeah. I'm in kind of a flow state of, you know, world bosses and stuff. And people are like, oh, let's do people start with Crystal always. They love Crystal. Does it stack with Helm? No. But the helmet is not active that often. Prune set. Yeah, well, I'm planning to die. Like, this is the first attempt. Disco budding. I mean, it's really just, you know, they're very close already. Just don't die. Yeah, but this is attempt 1, which means I'm not pressing R, and nobody should. I'm clearing it. So I need a build that can clear it. First attempt. And allowing me to make a million mistakes because I won't know what I'm meant to be doing. I need a build that allows me to learn the boss. It's between that and paintball gun. I also have a build with a paintball gun on. I can't decide if I'll need the paintball gun healing. Because if I have 6 sugar rushes, do I really need the paintball gun? Like, do I need that? I'm going to have perma vampirism. Like, this is homing. That's why I'm thinking about this, because this auto homes, right? I'm going in. I gotta, you know, feel the flow of this character real quick. Gotta make sure he's, you know, battle ready. Like, the thing is, the fan's home. And I need that, because I have no idea what the boss is gonna do. Right. Believe me, this is the tech. Going in with, like, it's so easy to be like, yeah, just, it doesn't matter what setup you bring if you don't do the boss immediately. If you're pressing R, that's boring, right? Like, I don't want to press R on my first kill. I want to clear it. And I can't guarantee I do that with a sword. I need something that will guarantee I can do damage when things are going wrong. And that is auto aim thing. Obviously, Levy has auto aim too, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. Actually, I could just bring the sword. Probably very similar. They nerfed the auto aim projectiles. If they didn't nerf the homing projectiles, I would unironically do that. Would die rather than press R. Yes. I was literally about to first attempt it, and I died at the very end. Why am I pressing R there? I'm clearing it, bro. My death was so sad on the first attempt. The boss was 1%. You don't want to see me press R. I could easily press R every time I get hit below 20%. That's boring though. It's boring to play. Like, I don't like playing safe. Especially when I risk nothing on a character like this. Again, if you don't want to die, just don't do the boss for the first hour. But you also won't be doing the boss for the first hour. The first attempt, it was me and War Guy as the last 2 alive. The boss went after me and I died. And then he was alive because the boss didn't go after him. Like, that was literally how close it was. And I was also the one who spawned it, so I was down in inventory space. I should have first attempted it. And I would not make the same mistake again. I'm bringing 6 sugar rushes. For 3 minutes of that fight, I am God mode. I do not care. I am over the, oh my god, like, why was I even doing that? Why was I not just running God mode permanently? Why even bring potions? So, yeah. I'm ready. I'm so ready for the delayed boss release. But I am planning to die, so I need sort of a throwaway setup. Why worm robe meta? Because it's the only thing that makes you immune to sick. And immune to sick means you can't die. The only way to die is getting one shot if you're immune to sick. Because you can run a sugar rush and be god moded. I brought that as a switch just in case there's a phase or something. It prevents you from getting healed. It's bro, in my first tier list, I said the worm robe makes you immune to sick. And the only thing that sicks you is the worm, and you don't need it because the worm is easy. Also, I don't know what sick does. I think it prevents you from healing. And like some guy was like, bro doesn't even know what sick does. L tier list. I'm like, I guessed correctly. Yeah. Sick used to literally only get applied in one dungeon. That's why all the low level dungeons don't sick you. Because it's the only one that sicked you. It's very interesting. They gave sick to worm. No, yeah, Seer sicks you, but knows how Seer was released after the worm. Anything pre-worm can't sick you. Funny. Because so the worm robe was useless on release because nothing sicked you. And the more things sick you, the more it's useful. What are you in? Acquittal? I love crystal depths. So crystally. Ooh, Magic Crypt Solo. This is free, this is free. These are literally just 2 corrupted dungeons. Nice. Nice. This is free. Get that tomorrow. We'll do a DRush later. Oh my god. Oh, a lot of things in this game do sick. But like I said, that's what I mean. Like now everything sicks you. But when they added the worm robe, nothing sicked you. So I didn't know what sick did. Because nothing sicked you. I was like, what does this... I just assumed it prevented healing. You know, I get sicked and because even back then, you didn't really use health potions or anything, right? Just kind of hung out. You used healing totems. And you often didn't notice if it prevented you from getting healed. Because there were glitches where you didn't heal. On release, if you used a totem with auto fire on, it wouldn't heal you sometimes. Like, there's a lot of glitches, so we just assumed it was glitched, not that we were sicked. But yeah, now a lot of things sick you. A lot. So Worm Robe is OP. Because it still does the same thing. Makes you immune to sick. And if you're immune to sick... And the downside of a Worm Robe is that oh my god, it has no defense, right? But if you're running a fried scorpion, coconut cake, carrot cake, gingerbread cookie, that's 35 defense. So you're gonna have 90 defense anyway with a Worm Robe on. That's my plan. Genuinely just go in there, Sugar Rush, 90 defense Worm Robe, I'm not dying. In 24 hours is when the update's supposed to drop. Unless they've delayed it again. Let me check. After we killed this. You can get blocks from chests. Yes. Lucky, the calendars... Oh my god, the calendar chests give you potions. Lucky blocks. They give you keys. They give you skin. E-skin. A-skin. Skin. They give you XP potions. Clovers. I think clovers. Can you get clovers from them? I know you can get XP pots, I think. Maybe not, actually. It must be really rare if you can. It's probably the wiki. Let me check the wiki. Hey, why is there a dude who lured TK wrong during the end of the Easter event, trying to prevent us from getting Easter chests? Why is he there? Why is this guy here? This griefer. Trying to hide among the crowd. Like, I don't have super Hawkeye vision, bro. Like, I don't see you from a mile away, boy. You're here to drag Geodragon back. You're here to drag... You're not allowed in Arctic Palace, bro. You're gonna grief Arctic Palace. Can't be trusted. I want corrupt... Everyone wants corrupt Palace. People want bow meta. I want bow meta. I love bows. I'm a bow enjoyer. Bows and stabs. I got disconnected. The memory is memorying. There's gonna be a memory leak tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna have to switch servers or something. Yep, I'll take my vault space now. Let me in, man. Dude. Dude. Telling me to claim it. Oh. Anything important? What happened? Yes. You missed everything important. You are a fool. Oh, the thing that Crystalline Sigil does is it makes you get healed more. That's what it was. I'm kind of tempted to bring a weapon switch. And that way, if everyone nexuses and I just need damage, I switch to a much higher DPS weapon. But I don't know what that would be. Just bring a Levantine swap, genuinely. Like, who knows? But I plan to die, so I'd rather not go in there and lose that immediately. Those swords are hard to get. They're both from pity. I can't get one back easily, so... Give me a one skip mission of desert. They're untradeable. I am ready. I'm always ready. The new corrupted dungeon is about to give me all the drops that Croons neglected from me. I literally got nothing from Croons. Literally nothing. Like, it's not even a joke. It's just actually 0 drops. All the drops I got from the actual boss were helmets. Everything else was pity. So, like, I don't know, man. I need to get actual drop. I need to get the bow from the new boss. That's why I need the bow. Okay. Let me get a bow in like 5 kills, and then we're good. Guy left in my second Croons, which was today. Yeah. Most people. I'm extraordinarily unlucky in Croons. Croons is it should have been impossible for me to get that unlucky. I'm like a 1 in a million. Probably more, honestly. It's probably a 1 in like 8 million. Like, I'm like several times over rate on both the armor and the sword. So, like, anybody compared to me in that dungeon, it's gonna seem like super, super lucky. You're lucky, but you're not like insanely lucky. Like, it's just like I'm so unlucky in specifically that dungeon. So I'm hoping, like, Bog was fine, right? Bog was okay. That one was not. A million. I am unlucky. I am below average luck. I just don't die and I kill things quickly. If I kill 100 of a boss in 2 hours and get 3 drops, and you kill 100 of a boss in 5 months and get 6 drops, you know, you'll be like, man, you're so much luckier. You got them so much quicker, but it took you months, bro. Like, I don't know. I just clear a lot of dungeons. I genuinely have. I'm so unlucky. I'm #1 dungeon clears. How is that even possible, bro? Notice how I'm not rich. I don't get drops, bro. I did 400 croons. I get a good drop every month. Yeah, but you in that month you do 1/100th of the bosses I do, you know? Like you might do you said yourself you've done 2 croons, right? I've done 400. And you've gotten more swords than me already. I have gone 2 pity swords. So you've already beaten me in sword drops. Just that easy, bro. You may be like, Neep, you have more swords than me. Yeah, I have 1 more than you. What do you think the chances of you doing another 398 without getting a sword are? Like, what do you think? Because you're at 2 with a sword. You'd have to do 400 with no sword to be unluckier than me. Yup. Seems impossible, right? Because it is. I don't know, man. I don't know. In that boss room, I get helmets. But it's good because now I can use the helmets as throwaways. No, I have 2 of the sets. And all of them are pity. 2 untradeable swords and 2 pity armors. I have 2 pity sets, not 3, 2. You miscounted. 5 helmets and 4 pities. But you've done 2, right? If you did as many as me, you'd have more than me. Guaranteed. And I have a spare helmet. No, bro. They're the only things I have. I'm going to die with them tomorrow. I need them. I'm going to put them on and then walk into a dungeon and die. That's where they're going. They're fulfilling their purpose tomorrow. Okay, don't say ruins incantation. I am not doing croons at all. That dungeon is a waste of my time. Again, I literally don't get drops, so there's no point in me doing it. Like, actually. If pity wasn't in the game, I'd have 0 drops. I'd have 5 helmets. So I'm going next. I'm ignoring croons. It doesn't exist to me. I'm not doing it until they add a rune drop that's not a 1 in 10k, you know, until they make it reasonable, which they plan to. A spare levity and Stygian. You know what's funny? Even if I wanted to give you a spare sword, I don't have one. They're untradeable, literally. This is my party trick, bro. Dropping my sword on the ground. Like, I actually couldn't, even if I want to. When there's even better stuff. Yep. No, you just got, bro, you got Spoon the sword. You're good. You got, like, the one of the best weapons. No, sword is definitely going to be meta. Like, definitely. Or the bow is definitely going to be meta. There's nowhere to put it. Like, literally. Drop your born. My what? No, the boulder is not untradeable. The boulder is just a boulder. The armor and the sword are. Those are untradeable. They are both from pity. That was my croons calendar day. Pity sword and pity armor. And I'm wearing them. Cinder plate armor for a daybreak or a bloom weaver. Do I have a daybreak? Do I have a bloom weaver? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't have a daybreak, so I don't think. By trading a cherry maiden. I don't know, man. You probably get a corrupted. You could probably get an elder witch. I don't think you get anything else. The skin is ugly and it's very common. I've already gotten 1, so. Or maybe 2. Have I gotten 2 or 1? I think 1. I don't remember. This month I've actually been doing calendar stuff. This skin seems more common. Like, I never get the skin drop, so like if even I'm getting it. Pass me the sword and the art while we are online. Pass on me your sword art online. Son. This is not... You are not cooking right now. You are not the chef. Please get out of the kitchen. God. Low-key. Oh my god. I didn't realize. Oh, like, dude, hold up. Guys, corrupted hellfire. Easy. I knew they were gonna do it. Dude. Dude. There it is. I knew there'd be one in there. Guys, don't you want sea hellfire? Oh. Oh no, there's 4, bro. I thought they were all 10. Surely, right? There's no way I have 6 souls for it. They'd only be from DRush. Whatever. Ultra buff boss. No, it's gonna be corrupted Arctic Palace, and everybody's going to clap when I die to it. So when the deer lags, goes in the wall, and then teleports on top of my character, one-shotting me, everybody will clap. Oh. If you do got the offers, I'll offer flag and cinder bullet. What's happening? Hey man, I know all of you have Hellfire drops because we just had Hellfire calendar. Showing off his clovers. I'm not showing off the clovers. I need to keep them hidden actually. It looks like I bug abused and I didn't. I just it wasn't a bug. Oh. And I'll do it again. Yo, why did everyone leave my party suddenly? Why are there 10 requests? Wait till I got one what? One what? So confused. What it got? You mean a daybreak? Give me your lull for my bastion. No, the lull is the best drop from Seabog. It's mine. The lull is OP. Better than what Scarf was, I think. Yeah, I'm scratching my back and I can't, you know, do this stupid phase while doing that. But it says full. Son. It's okay. In like 30 minutes, I'm going to do DRush. Because I'm leaving slightly sooner. For many reasons. But it's good because, you know, Saturday tomorrow. It's Catter Day. It's Cat Update Day. The Day of Reckoning. The worst day ever. The opposite of the SpongeBob song. Eats the word. Anyways. Is that copyright? You think the best day ever song from SpongeBob's copyright? Man, that's such a sad song, bro. He thought he was gonna be manager and he just didn't. Squidward instead. But like he shouldn't have been he'd be a terrible manager anyway, so it's funny. Like you realize when you're, you know, not a baby that like, yeah, honestly, Bro cannot be manager. Guy only knows how to make the patties. You need a manager who can run the register. Look, the Krusty Krab. Like, he's doing it right, low-key. Also, why do I want your Bastion, bro? I somehow have 2 Bastions. It's great. That's all I need. Those are my throwaways. I have 2 throwaway characters, at least. 2 chances to grasp how the boss works. I might build a 3rd one just in case. You know, don't want to repeat history again. No, I don't want to be on level 60, so might as well make a 3rd level 100 and then I'm good. My first kill on Croons was at level 60, so you know, anyone can do it. Found a Troom. I mean, I already did my daily, but I won't say no to a free Troom. Maybe I will. Where are you? So you were in the Paintball Kingdom, unless you're someone else. I don't know your username. Are you Worm Nest Boy? Who are you? Let me in. Dude. Hurry. I don't know your username. I know. And I don't mean to break your heart, but I'm gonna have to. Done. I'm just gonna like do some Mad Hatters low key. I need a Mad Hatter flow stay right now. Oh. Well, mine's luckier, so. It's fine. These keys don't really matter. They're by far the least useful hard dungeon key in the game, because you can just go into the biome and get a Mad Hatter instantly. I did 0%. Hey man, if you hit the boss, you'll do more than 0%. I don't even know how you do 0% with a max character. With a frostbow, you'd get kill credit. What weapon are you using right now? Neep, I literally have a coral staff. What? With a cold front, you would get kill credit. You get top 5 DPS. Like 1,000 base DPS. Like a shard breaker. The cold front has shard breaker DPS right now. Because I don't think they know how to balance. Well, the QA members are just silly. Yeah, I doubled its attack speed. 965. I might bring a cold front actually as a switch for DPS. Like that's where I'm thinking. It's bad. I mean, it's busted, right? They might nerf it on the update. Did Croons release during Easter? It did, right? Yeah, I remember. That was a silly update day. We did the egg. The egg was bugged. I'm low-key prioritizing Mad Hatter tomorrow. I love Mad Hatter. Humble 3 hours of mad chatter. Is the hold on. I'm like PTSD that the update's gonna get delayed till 10 p.m. So I just need to look at it. Just need to make sure. I'll make sure here. Okay. We may be cooked. I'm gonna be real. It may be over. But it's fine. Fine. I'm ready for cap. I am. I know. I don't even know what mechanics it might have. They kind of just take the, oh my god, the main boss's mechanics and go crazy. You'd be brainstorming. I feel like we may have been more ready for certain phases if we brainstorm. Like the deer runs in a circle and dashes. That's literally what it does. So is it, are we gonna have to deal with Giga dashing phase? Do I need like speed? That would be alright. Nice, bro. You got a rare one. Zigzag dash. Like I want to be mentally prepared for what I'm gonna see when I enter that boss room, because they're all the same. Their early phases are free. They stand in the middle and shoot some projectiles, and then the final phases are the hardest part. That's what they're like, what they're going for. So I need to be ready. I need to be thinking like, what should I expect that should be difficult? Like, what should I be ready to do? Well, if the boss dashes towards me, I don't know. Like, what do you do? If you go to the side, you just get hit by all the projectiles. It doesn't matter. If you run into it, you get one shot. So I guess stay far away from the deer is the goal, right? Expect the unexpected. That doesn't work because they're very predictable. I guess my goal is just stay away from the deer on the final phase until I understand what it's doing. I feel like they're gonna copy runes. I really do. That dash phase is by far the hardest phase. I feel like they're gonna copy it, but it's also the most satisfying to do perfectly because you just have full control, and it rewards you. It allows you to go behind him and hit it, like, for damage, not like. Maybe he'll spawn like clones of little deers, little baby deers. If I was a dev, would I make the baby deer more dangerous than the actual deer, the boss? I low-key would. I'm trying to just imagine the phases and then know what to do. Like Corrupted Ruins has the Arctic Deer phase where it goes in a circle. Literally, it has the same phase. So like there's no way they're just gonna clone the phase, right? If anything, Corrupted Ruins has Arctic Palace phases. Like they have they're like the same boss, so the later phase of Croons and the earlier ones. Really? The later phases of Croons are, I mean, they're kind of a joke now. We do so much damage, you only do one dash phase. But doing like 3 dash phases was very hard. Well, okay, actually, you don't know. Never mind. You said you've only done 2 Croons and that was yesterday. So yeah. You have no idea. Like, here's the thing, right? The better your team is, the more the boss flows. It becomes a joke if everyone's really good. So like, you don't know what it's like when the team is cooked. The final phases are really hard when the team sucks. They're a joke when you clear it in one cycle. But the early phases are like, I don't know. My teeth still hurt. Unlucky, bro. The rocks cool down. What do you mean? I got a hard key. Yeah, see, it gives you keys. The crates are good. They ruined it. What do you mean they ruined it? What's wrong with the boulder? I'm so confused. How fast do you think we can kill the baller? Good or right now or no? No. The Iron Skull Ring is so buns. No, you're thinking of something else. Probably a mushroom bomb. You're probably thinking of mushroom bomb. Probably what happened is you're thinking of when I'd shoot a mushroom bomb and it would say 3 and I'd have a boulder equipped. Give me a good overpay for my bastion. But you just said the word overpay. You know when overpay is inherently bad, right? You don't want to overpay for anything, ever. So why would I purposely do that? An overpay is a mistake. And also, I don't want your bastion. I have 2. I have more than you. Y'all getting your wisdom teeth out. Yeah, I still have my wisdom teeth. Fire emoji. That's why I'm so smart. I've had 4 teeth pulled. But wisdom teeth they have longer roots, so. Four teeth pulled, replaced with wisdom teeth. So I have my wisdom teeth. So I don't need to get them out. Like, they grew in perfectly, so like. Yeah, I don't. Low key, I don't want to have 2 sets of molars. That's so bad. I don't plan to get my wisdom teeth out anytime soon. I don't want to. I don't think they need to come out. They're not doing anything. I might as well help you out with their... What? I have 3. I'm not planning to die with them. Well, like, you're not helping me out if you're trying to get overpay. Punk. Hey, man, I'll give you jeweled garments for them. Final offer. No, I'm getting... This is a very laggy... What do you expect? What in your mind is overpay? That's what I want to know. I'm just curious. For a crystal bastion, something from a mini boss. What in your mind is overpay? I gotta know. Like, now I'm just curious. People are still asking for Kroon's armor plus ads for Kroon's sword. The Stygian is literally... Whatever, bro. Like, I try to help people. I try to tell them the armor is the most important part of everything. A crown of seer. That's what in your mind is overpay? That's kind of surprising. Very interesting. Like 200 crowns in existence. Well, this guy said he was at seer, but I think he's a liar. Yeah. Party YKYK. Are you sure? Man, I'm banning this guy. Guy's been in a worm nest for 3 hours. A daybreak. I have no idea. Probably not. Crystal Bastion. What about Crystal Bastion? Yeah, that's what he's talking about. This freak boy's like, Crystal Bastion. So in your mind, 3 crystal bastions is 3 seer crowns. The best accessory in the game right now. Genius. I'll give you a 2-week-old Tootsie Roll. And a handshake. Unbelievable. Two daybreakers. Gonna daybreak you. My friend's 3rd legendary. That's crazy. People be progressing fast these days. My 3rd legendary was probably like your mother's phone. Like, I don't, never mind. It just slipped out. Handshake is overpay. You're honestly, it is. Like, actually, that's what's funny about it. A handshake is overpay. I don't want to touch you and kill things. Any other sword that's a legendary. Oh, is that why you were naming Bloomweaver and Daybreak? Because those are the only legendary swords you know? Funny. Yeah, man, an icebreaker, smiley face. In crystal depths. What do you think? What exists? Stoking Blade? There literally isn't. Wow. That's surprising. There's a Cold Flame. Cold Flame's the one. Yerp. Fire chestplate. Fire plated armor. Which doesn't really make sense. Because how is a fire a plate? Like, how are you making a fire into a material? You know, they should have called it flaming plate body. Like, I don't... Fire plate. I'm gonna fire you for being polite. Anyways, who's doing this? With floating hands. I am a Benoit, that's true. I will always be a Benoit. Benoit is the best skin. Anybody with a non-bunny skin doesn't deserve happiness. Especially that guy right there. Yuck. Practically a disgusting little rat. I mean, what about the duck? There's a duck skin. That's a chicken, bro. I know I make a bunch of oh, my skin's on too much quack. You know, I make all these jokes, but I'm a sitting duck. But it was a chicken. It's a little chicken, in fact, which is a chick, but they didn't want to call it that because it's probably censored because it's Roblox. No, you can actually say it. Never mind. Yeah, I feel like saying this and calling the skin that would probably be censored. I neep. I wasn't talking to you. I knew you think I was. Humble yourself. Anyways. I'm out of the map, a wilted rose. Mini Flora. Yeah, you would think something mini is better, wouldn't you? I cannot believe it. Mini fridge. Nah, that's the one thing he doesn't like, mini. We are now announcing the update will be delayed until 4 a.m. Sorry, guys. On Monday. Shouldn't have kept that word pure. What word is pure? Uh-oh. Name one pure word. Go. Chick. The word is not pure. Well, kind of is, actually. I don't think anyone says that anymore. It's like this is an early 2000s thing. I think people don't even know. The Hollow Knight skin is stupid. It's dumb. It's ugly. It's uninspired, uncreative, and boring. The animations, lackluster. The colors, trash. Oh. And worst of all, oh, no, never mind. Cat is a pretty pure word, but is it really? No. The word pure, every word is cursed. You love them? How many of them? How many of the 1,500? How many of the 2,000 videos do you love? Do you love all 150 Neo Soccer shorts? I hope you do. Those shorts are so good, bro. I would just take clips and spend like 2 hours. I don't even know why I did this. And I just make like 10 YouTube shorts of this Neo Soccer. I'm glad I did, though. They're just so good, bro. Don't forget to pick up the scrolls. There'll be Valor one day. Well, tomorrow. I keep doing the finger raised nerd thing. It's over. I wish you had Daybreak. I turned them into Valor, probably. I also didn't get one from Hellfire Calendar. I am going to open 20 Hellfire Soul Chests, but I opened 20 Kroon Soul Chests, got nothing, so don't get your hopes up. It's nearly draw time. But you know, it's a couple more Mad Hatters. I haven't felt a legendary pop-up in a minute. Mad Hatter into this. Icebreaker and overpay doesn't exist. Underpay doesn't exist. It's all made up. In reality, if an item is useful to you, much more useful than the item that you're giving, you are valuing, or you are gaining value from it. That is all. A monkey has no use for a diamond ring. A person has no use for a banana. Well, a lot less use than a monkey, I guess. Why does a whale need gloves? You know, it's like that. These are people trading, you know, the spine of a fish for a hat that only fits babies. It's really unnecessary. Oh my god. Don't even remind me about how trading in this game is just old school bartering. Yeah, bro, I think a sheep is worth 8 buckets of milk. Unbelievable. How many people you think got scammed back in the bartering days before money existed? And people were like, yeah, bro, 6 sheep for that sword is a great deal. And then some guy's like, I got 2 swords for my 5 sheep. And that guy's, no, I got scammed. Where's the Draco? This isn't even Draco, bro. I got lied to. When I said get 6 scorpions, I didn't touch the game ever again. Bro, I only have like, I'm gonna eat, I got no, 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 no. Bro, I only have 11 scorpions, and I'm gonna eat probably 5 tomorrow, you know, at least. I might eat all of them tomorrow, actually, depending on how hard the boss is. Deep. What? What do you desire? When you have like 30 in your vault. I don't think that'll happen. I mean, there's Treasure Room Tuesday, so yeah, but Bandit Hideout does not give treasure rooms. Like, I don't know why they're so rare, so. Actually, I don't know why the reason for them being rare exists in the first place. I need more. I know they're busted, though. They give 25 attack. Like, they don't even... I am going to have a triple buff on me. I don't even know if it works. I literally don't know if the triple buff works. I didn't check. I'll test it in the corrupted dungeon. Day of. Yo, anyone trying to like day of corrupted dungeon bring in, I don't know, you know, 3 stacks of potions for me, or like 3 sugar rush or something. Because when I use my buffs, I'm going to have 3 inventory spaces. Just small little like, I even want to take a hit, bro. I'll give you like a shard breaker or something, like genuinely. Actual deal. If someone on day 1 brings in 3 stacks of health potions. Or 4. If they bring in 4, actually. Then I can be the one who spawns it without problems. Genuinely. To make sure we don't kill it and it just like no one has a spawner. Why is this person just randomly laughing? Stop flexing the artist badge, bro. You're not even an artist, punk. Matter of fact, the box cat skin, trash compared to what's in our skin that existed? Summer Girl. Oh, what's a bad skin in this game? Christmas Santa thing. Yeah. If you're an artist, I'm Picasso. Anyways. Coffee, check if your account has negative luck. Like, genuinely, I think I have cursed luck. I'm glitched. It's the only possible explanation. Dying to Croons made it so I can't get drops from it. Cupid? Oh, the Cupid, yeah. Yeah. I'd rather be Cupid than a box cat. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that one was so bad, bro. It's by far the worst. It's just a diaper baby with a bow. No, it's diaper baby with no bow. The Cupid skin doesn't even have a bow. Oh my god. That's the worst skin in the game. You're right. Oh, I forgot about that. My brain locked it out, bro. Lower pity for only me. What's funny is I wouldn't even get more drops. I'd still be cooked, bro. As soon as the crystals exit the flow state, I'm doing a DRush. And then leaving. I hate it here. Make coffee lower part. I need, like, genuinely, I could be given a lifetime supply of diamond clovers. Like, I'm talking hundreds of hours of diamond clover. And I would not even, you wouldn't even see a substantial difference. I would just still not get drops. That's the best part. You'd be like, oh, he's like average luck now. Dude. Guys, I'm pushing for every guild level to give 1% global loot bonus. You're welcome. Surely, right? Surely. Please. I want my level 10 guild to give me 10% loot bonus. Infinite drops, but no drops. I've gotten so little drops that I've created a black hole in which at the very center there are drops. It absorbs everything, but you get nothing out of it. My suffering might have been the catalyst for a second pity system. I open 100 soul chests, get nothing, they buff soul chests. I get nothing from anything, the pity gets added. Like, it's just really rough out here. All right, there's no Draco, right? I don't care about TK. I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a whatever it's called. I love DRush. Keeps doing a DRush, maybe 2, and leaving. Depressed arc of the protagonist. Like, genuinely, like, the Croons arc was the worst thing ever. The Corrupted Runes arc was me pitying a sword. And then the calendar destroying me. Oh, the game might explode. I forgot. My memory's so high, it's gonna crash. Pig quest. When the camp comes out, everyone will be doing the dungeon and no one will be getting scorpions. True. I like Bandit Hideout was definitely not the move for Troom Day, but I still want to check a bunch of Bandit Hideouts every time. Bog was neutral. Corrupted Ruins. Terrible, just the worst. So that means, by all accounts and logic I can even fathom, if I go neutral and then lucky, the next one is me going lucky again. Like, the cycle's got to go neutral, unlucky, lucky, neutral, unlucky. That's literally what's got to do. So I'm like, this is the dungeon that's going to print. I'm going to have a bow day 1. Easy. And it's going to be meta. It's like, it's going to be. Here, I'll BRB 30 seconds or 1 minute or 7 minutes or 7 years. Who knows? I'm going to press create at a random time in the near future. So unlucky. That is actually insane. Bro, I clicked it and it just, it was just instant, huh? Dang, unlucky, bro. Were you a Pokemon kid or a Digimon kid? I was a normal kid who liked Pokemon. Who liked Digimon? What even is a Digimon? It's just a Pokemon, but sharper. With worse graphics. Did Digimon even have games? I just want to be a bunny low-key. Bro, there needs to be a skin favoriting thing. That's been suggested, surely soon. Reindeer winner. I might use the like genuinely the CC badge is so ugly. I hate it. My brother plays like look how ugly this look at it. Ugh. It's like a weird arrow and then the worst red I've ever seen. What are we doing, bro? Close hand can of doom. Yeah, regular hand can. Oh, it's an Esmos ring. Never mind. Defense, I guess, but I don't know. That's fine. So Digimon did have games. Hold on. Best Digimon game. There we go. Is Digimon like what is Digimon about? They investigate digital crimes. Oh, it's like that's what I mean. It's like computer graphics Pokemon. Once you get to, how about instead of Digimon, you get your Digi money up. I don't even like I genuinely Digimon feels like the quirky, like you like Digimon if you're like gotta be quirky for real. Like you're not like other fans. You're a Digimon enjoyer. All right, well, somehow I have a good lineup in Brazil. Wow. Wrong. How many? What's the? Is there a famous online Digimon game? Like I know Pokemon has like stuff. How popular is Digimon? Surely. I don't. But sure, bro. I guess I'll play every Digimon game when I'm 80 or something. All 100 of them. I'm convinced. If you could use incantations in DRush, it wouldn't matter because we can't get them in. Like you can't craft them. If you could, then you would have the build of your DRush. You'd have your DRush build, which would mean that you have to go into a corrupted bog or woodland ruins with like this. So I don't think anybody would ever do it. It wouldn't be better. So like it would just be immediately dead content. No one would ever bring their incantations in. That's what would happen, I think. Slide you one. It would probably just, it would brick the drush. Like it would just be over. Like no one would clear it. We would just have no build. Another worm staff of, I keep getting low rolls. You can get 16 attack, 16 dex, and you can get 24 and 24. You also get 20, but I'm getting 16s. It's like this, bro. Like, imagine you get 3 choices. 16, 16, 16, or 24, 24, 24. The 16s are so bad, bro. They're 50% less. 2 of the same Doom item. Or it's 33% less, 50% more if it's 24, like whatever. Yeah, I've also Zesk me too. I too am at 2 Worm Staves of Doom. You trade for Valor. Also, you play the game for a while. But I traded for Valor. I have the highest Valor earned ever because I traded for Valor. Every time I got a drop, I'd be like, yeah, I'll give you it for 5k Valor. Before there was even Forge Valor in the game. But also, like, it's just a lot of you forge things for Valor, so like if you just play the game a lot or for a long period, for a long period of time, you know, I've played this game since release, so I have, you know, stuff. I have stuff from 6 months ago. You know, this Valor isn't recent. This Valor's been with me for 6 months. Or like 3 months. Since Christmas. It's kind of been like a fever dream since Christmas. I'm gonna be real. It feels like nothing has happened since Christmas. Christmas was so, like, it was such a big portion of the game. This is so bad, but I have to take it. Literally less DPS, I think. No, maybe not. Alright, here's an extra totem. Yay. Oh. I have Azure Shards, I guess. Are they better? 95 times 5 times 2. 475 times 2 is 950. And then there's 2.5 times 4. So 10 times math. 10 times 87.5 is 875, I guess. Cool. So Azure Shards have 75 higher base DPS, but Wormstaff has poison. They're literally the same weapon, bro. And the Wormstaff gives you mana and wisdom. Man, this item sucks. Got a hand cannon, that's good. Busted. But mana steal. Yeah, but the Wormstaff has poison and it gives you mana. Like, it has on-equip mana and wisdom. Like, bro, it's like the same item. I'm just mad. I hate math. Why is it like this? Why is math? We never die with Azure. That's true. Kind of. It's not like infinite mana until you get pretty high. Like, see how I'm getting 0 manas? It's not infinite until I have really high damage. So. But it's a lot. I'm gonna be real. I got hit by those on purpose because I wanted to use my healing item. Is that bad? Mana capacity. Neither of them. I should have checked. I don't know, bro. I don't care. Give me this. Well, like totem, I mean, yeah, it just means I'll be able to heal all the time. Like, I'll never be like, oh, I can't heal. It doesn't matter. We have a TK at the end. For the last 5 drushes, it's been Paintball Kingdom, and it's been very hard, but TK is TK, it's free. I have 150 wisdom. Hey, man, I have 1,000 vitality, and then I got a Doom weapon, and then it gave me a baller, so... You can't have anything. You have to be sad. This is why we need card freezing. Like, literally. And also rerolls. Like, can we get rerolls, bro? Buzz? Like, is that hard? Just, like, give me a reroll at checkpoint 1 or something. Maybe each checkpoint gives you a reroll. Then you have 2 rerolls total. Or maybe you start with a reroll and you get one at checkpoint 2. Like, I don't know, man. I always think with mechanics like this, you have to start with them so people know how they work. That's important. They know they have them and they know how to use them before they even start. Like, that's important. So it has to give it to us. But like clocks, can we get that? Like, it could just be one free reroll and then one at, like, it doesn't even have to be at checkpoint. You just start with one, but maybe one at checkpoint 2 would be nice. Then the checkpoint actually does something. It's like, oh, this is the reroll checkpoint. I'm good. That can't be that hard, right? Surely. Man. Ugh. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna use the nut code. Like, I feel like it doesn't matter. Is the tax a flat increase? Yes. Actually, it doesn't matter. It is additive though, yeah. One second cooldown. Give me this. Like, if you're if you do 100 damage and you have 100 attack, you now do 200 damage. It doesn't matter if that's multiplicative or like whatever, regardless, because it doesn't matter if it's ×2 or plus 100. Like, literally, it just doesn't matter because it's on your base damage. So what is multiplicative is percent damage, though. Like a Death's Bargain it's 20%. It's 1.2 times. It essentially gives you 20% more attack as well. So I learned from one of the drushes that the dynamite has a 1 second cooldown. Which means I can spam the 1k damage bomb. Oh my god, I almost got one shot. Yeah. And dex is the same thing. You know, if you attack once per second, 100 dex means you attack 2 times per second. Again, it doesn't matter if it's multiply. It literally doesn't matter. We don't know how I assume it's additive because it wouldn't matter either way because it exists within a vacuum. It doesn't matter if you times it by 2 or double it. Like, literally, like, it's just whatever, bro. The result is still the same. So don't even worry about it. W, right? I traded Cherry Maiden for a Shard Breaker WFL. Son. Well, skins are just cosmetic, so whatever. But someone was probably willing to give you more. It's like whatever. Like, no one really cares. If you're gonna use the Shard Breaker, W, fire emoji. But other than that. Yes. Wait, no. No. If you have 50 attack. No. Okay, attack is 1%. Like that's all it doesn't, it's not 1, you know. So no, even if you, this isn't a staff. Even if you do, you know, even if you do 1 damage, it doesn't matter if 1,000 attack is gonna times it by 10 or give you, you know, 10 more damage. Like, it just doesn't matter. I'm assuming it's additive because otherwise the numbers are kind of annoying. But yeah, it's literally, no, it would still be 0.5 damage or 0.5 damage. You'd either be doing 50.5 or 50 times 1.01, which is 50.5. Got Toy Sword of Doom. Yeah, if I got Toy Sword of Doom, I'd be chilling right now. But it's fine. I have funny dynamite spam build right now. The end result is the same, so it literally doesn't matter because it exists within a vacuum. It's unaffected. It's not like, oh, you know, it takes into account my quests and then my gear. So if I have 50 attack on my quests, it does 1.5 times my damage. Then my gear multiplies it again. Like, no, it doesn't do that. It just totals it and then adds it. No, it's 50 plus 1. That'd be 2 attack. Or it's 50 times 1.02. Keep spamming. Oh my god. It's hard to upkeep. Bruh. Like, hold on. Let me type this genuinely. You can see it. 100 base DPS. 1 attack. 100 plus 1. Or 100 times 1.01. It doesn't, see how it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter if it's multiplicative or additive. We don't know, but it doesn't matter. So we just assume additive. We can kind of infer that it's additive because, again, percent damage is multiplicative. You put a crown on it, 1.25 times is your damage after the fact. So it would only make sense if attack itself is additive. Thumbs up. It makes no difference. Either way, it doesn't matter how it works because it makes no difference. All I know is attack and dex are good and anything else is bad because killing a boss is good. How many shardbreakers for a Levitine? See, that's a trick I say to traders. You should never do that trade. I told people, I said I wouldn't trade during Toy Sword meta, I said I wouldn't trade a toy sword for 20 Peebos. Right? They called me an idiot. They said I was stupid. They said bro has no idea how trading works. Like the value is crazy on that. Right? And then, lo and behold, I would rather have a Peebo or a toy sword. Everybody would rather have a toy sword. It doesn't matter how many of a lesser item you have if you have none of the good one. It doesn't matter if you have 100 Peebos or 1, you still have a Peebo. Doesn't matter if you have, like, if you are, you can be the guy with 200, whatever, blighted edges. Or you can be the guy with the Levitine. But the guy with the Levitine is out DPSing you. Probably a bad example, but it more so with with trade values like glyph weavers and stuff. It doesn't matter. If you're actually trying to play the game, you need damage. You want damage. I would much rather have the meta item than a bunch of garbage in my vault. Yeah, once again, it literally doesn't matter how you get the end result. Like, yeah, I would not trade a toy sword for 20 Peebos because toy sword at the time was a currency to them. And like a toy sword to them, or a Peebo was like, you know, 1/10 of a toy sword or something to them. But like, I resent that. It's not true. When I was using a toy sword, a Peebo served me 0 purpose. That's all. It did nothing for me. So yeah, so on the topic of how many shardbreakers for a Levitine, I don't know. Doesn't exist. They don't compare. You can't compare them. Someone could say, here's 1,000 shardbreakers. If those shardbreakers were unable to be forged, No one would ever do that trade. Like, that's just valor. If they can't be forged, it's useless. Say 2. No, I'd say if they could be forged like a 50, like 100k valor. And even then, like 100k valor is kind of worthless these days. Give me like 200k valor, genuinely. All right, I gotta remember to spam my bomb. Top DPSing with a Xur Shard dynamite build. Yeah, no, I'd say much more. Shardbreaker is worthless. That meta was 2 months ago. Shardbreaker hasn't been meta since Seabog released. Like, that's just not. Yeah, I'm not in that realm anymore. I'm far beyond that universe. God. Dude. Why am I getting cooked? By TK. Like, no, if I had to choose a number and they were forgeable, it's genuinely like 30. I mean, shard breakers are just shard breakers, you know. Yes, it was meta. It's the second best store in the game, but to what end? I'd rather have the Levitine. But yeah, this is also hypothetical because my Levitines are untradeable. I actually don't have any. I've never gone with a drop, so they're just untradeable. Pure hypothetical. Yo, can we kill this already? Why are we so weak, bro? The worst drush we've ever done. I'm top DPSing with dynamite and Xur shards. You know it's bad. It took me forever to get a Levitine as well. I had to hit... So for me to get a Levitine, they had to add pity. And then I had to hit pity. I only have it because they added pity. It was a good update. Because, man, I would have been cooked. I hope there's a day that I never hit pity on a corrupted boss. In fact, I haven't even gotten a drop in over 200 croons. Because they added pity. They added pity, and I was already like 60 dry. And then I did 40 more. And on my pity, like on the 40, I got a helmet. So it reset my pity. So if you count that as just the pity, then I went ahead and hit pity twice again during the calendar. So I'm over 200 dry. Weekend luck bonus clover. Like, oh my god. Did I pick up my loot? Whoops. DK final fan phase transition. Yeah, the other ones just kind of take their... They show off their bald heads, don't they? That's kind of what he does. The Fib boss just... You know, I'm bald, you know? The worst thing ever. Ooh. 26%. Yeah, what was my damage? Was that mine? Did I do 26%? I spammed dynamite. I feel like I did decent damage. I don't know what I didn't see. One of the best pixel art. Takalo. What is you guys even talking about right now? Alright, hold on. Before I vanish. Keeps vanishing early because, you know, he has to. And also big data more, and also he has to. Level below. I am making sure these characters are ready. Like, here's a throwaway, you know. He's ready. This boy, I gotta choose the quest. Oh my god. of the horse on the balcony. Juan is the final boss of this game. He's in the trailer. I'm gonna go full. No, never mind. I'm going to do the build the normal way. Is a rule set. Don't forget the rule set. Did die. No. I was in a DRush. I'm preparing for tomorrow. Tomorrow. It is at some point, I mean. They made so much better. Y'all don't know the struggle, bro. This used to take a while. 5 of 10. I'm making a level. I'm building a level 100 right now. Is what I'm happy. What's gonna happen? Yeah, I'm getting build 10 ready. Yeah. Yeah. Build 55 actually. Oh my god, the desert quest skip does not affect a bandit hideout, son. 9, 11. 9 out of 11. I have 2 level 100s. Yeah, same. Oh, I have 3. One of them's a speed build. That one's not going in there. That's the build I'm going to use to craft the incantation. Okay. When we have to figure out how to, craft it. Yo, anyone want to, I need a pack mule. I need someone who will genuinely bring in four stacks of big potions. And maybe like a sugar rush. Day 1, first attempt. I will pay you. A shard breaker or something, like genuinely. Needs a pack mule. Someone who's basically sacrificing their chance at surviving the first kill. Incantation guide when? Like 12 hours. Like a day. I finally made the formula for them so I can build them. I already have the Seabog one. It already exists. Like literally, it already exists. Desert quest. I know. It's just that I claimed the quest on this a while ago. I gotta do this. I haven't dug through my gift box since the Great Gamble of. I still gotta make a short about the Great Gamble, bro. So good. Let me fix my scroll wheel. You're just a scroll wheel. You don't deserve to, Neep. Oh yeah, let's see if I can get max level with this. This time I'll have a bonus backup. I'm ready. An extra boy ready to go. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Prunes was a fool me once situation. I will not be fooled twice. I cannot trust the testers. Clearly, so. And here's Foolio. Here's the greatest fool. I need to get those potions. No, you just need to kill things. Punk. It's just from so many gambles I have these that I can finally use them. I have an excuse to use them. They are also base valor. You know, if you want to boost your base valor by a 1,000, you just use these. But like that's cringe. Base valor doesn't really mean anything. It's all pay to win. All the people at the top pay to win. So it's like, bro. What are you, worthless leaderboard? I do have a lot. Yes, we gambled a lot. I gambled a lot. I took advantage. And this is one of the things you get from gambling that isn't worthless. And I'm not going to get to level 100. Why you train me? Should I do for staff and bow? Or Lichbound? Lichbound's pretty easy to get. Get a Scythe of Forsaken. Fire emoji. It's this random noob with no armor trading me, bro. Accepted the trade, son. Why do none of them have armor on? Put your clothes back on. Dude. Alright, that character's ready. Wait. Oh, my eyes. Oh my god. This freak. He's grinding pirate coves. The second somebody wants that leaderboard, they can just take it. It's funny. It's very easy. Do a few days of pirate cove and you'll have 20k. There's a lot of ways to pay to win. For base valor, you know, you get it faster if you spend $100 on this game. Like if you're constantly doing end game dungeons, like give a ton of XP, and the only way to do that is with money. So, are these my two? They need to all be bunnies. They genuinely need to all be bunnies. So. This is bunny number 1. I'm gonna kill a bunch of bunnies, bro. Like all these bunnies are gonna die. Wait. Yeah, this one. Wait, this one needs a worm robe. So these are my two Benoys, my two throwaways. Ooh. Another Drush. No. No time. Deep is leaving. Lava and crystal. I might set this character up too. Like, I think I need a third. Genuinely. One hasn't done a graveyard or a beach. Done. Leather and Dex Gauntlet. Those are the same thing. I can't do more drushes. I cannot. I'm just making sure. I'm just seeing if I should make a third one. Trash op. Noob. What? How could you? So this character wouldn't have... I think I'm too lazy to set it up. Surely I don't need a third one. Surely. I only have 2 sets of like Giga Tank. No, I'm not gonna die twice, right? Surely. These characters are busted. They have 1,000 health. There's no way I die 3 times. Like I can just main it up after. Better than Light of Soul, the Void Staff. Light of Soul's pretty bad, yeah. Alright, one last thing. Never mind. Man, this is... I'll like organize this before the gauntlet or something. This is so bad, man. I don't want to look at this. Oh my god. Void. Deal, I guess. I don't get this, bro. We'll put these items here. Yes, they're going to make these scrolls of valor, which means I'm ready. But I trade a lot of my scrolls. It's good. I don't have that many anymore. Tomorrow, yes, Tamawa. Your W game. Yeah, yeah, true. Maxing new thing. You think they're adding new progression at the same time? I don't think so. This should be a big update. It might just be the new dungeon though, who knows. If there's new progression system, that's good. If there's new oh right, they said they're adding a new use for scrolls, right? I forgot about that. And what was our guess? My guess was like infusions. Because I can't think of, unless they just make it so it's Forge round 3. If they're adding Forge round 3, then man, that's gonna be interesting. I'm ready for Forge round 3 if they decide. Mini Ahi, nothing. The Troom skins are kind of worthless now. After Troom Tuesday, like people can just get them if they want, just grind them. Nobody really cares about these. People are slowly becoming more realistic about what they actually care about. The problem would be scrolls sell value being nerfed. I'm gonna sell most of them, probably. I probably keep 1 stack of everything just in case. But they said they're adding a new use for them at the same time. Or maybe... Hold on. I'll read the thing. Why are you flexing on me, bro? You should be using these. They're much better than what you're using. Oh, let me look at Discord. It should be... New use for scrolls. Sell scrolls. Okay, here. So they did a thing, right? They said like... Hold on. Oh my god, where is it, bro? They said... They did a thing. I need to find it, or it makes no sense. Hmm. I don't even... Scroll. In-game news. Okay, bro. Anyways, I don't know where it is, but what they said was they're gonna make scrolls sellable for Valor. Everybody sells their scrolls. New scroll use added. Everybody cry. Like that's basically what they said. So I don't know if they're gonna add the new use with selling them or afterwards, because that would be cool. More upgrades. Anyways, yeah, scrolls will be Valor, but probably don't sell them all, or maybe sell the useless ones and get your dex and attack up. 10 scrolls each for 50k. What? Oh yeah. Oh. 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 Yeah, like we don't know if they're gonna be like, oh, stupid stuff. Like, my presumption was that they'd just be like, okay, scrolls are now a crafting ingredient to make infusions that are really busted. You know, 10 dex scrolls makes you, or a dex scroll makes you, you know, 2 dex infusions that last 1 minute and give you like 20 dex, you know, like something like that. Like they just make them busted. Am I still banned from Hooked? Yeah, bro. Vintage story time, dude. I'm leaving. Right, anyways. A nostalgic game Redux, dude. Go to eat, bro. There's a you know, a new update tomorrow that's gonna kill us all. Go get rested for the delay. Let me see if it's delayed still. Let me see if it's even more delayed. They put it at 8 p.m., which is scary because it's the day before. Yeah, we're cooked, bro. Anyways. Ah. Allergic to being here. Beep, 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 beep. I set up all the incantation guides. They will exist, and then I can make the one for the next one easily. It's kind of fire, actually. Anyways.